It is nice that we kept this early part of August so far on the warm and not so humid side. That being said, it is still summer. It's only early August, and it's not much longer now before we see that typical summer heat and humidity start to return. But at the very least, the time lapse from Indigo Sky showed a nice start to our Wednesday. Maybe passing cloud cover at times, but again, hardly any threatening skies. And that was just over Indigo Sky. The entire area kept things nice and quiet today, and temperatures below normal. Just like yesterday's highs around 84 degrees, we dropped back into the lower 60s this morning before we catapulted back into the mid 80s. Again, a weak system tomorrow might try to bring a few storms our way, but it'll keep temperatures in check for tomorrow before we have to bring the heat and humidity back into play. 7th range line, we're looking quiet from the east side of Joplin. We're at 74, dew point in the mid 60s. Still feels okay if you have any late night errands to run with a light easterly breeze at about 7 miles per hour. Most of us are in the lower to middle 70s, but a few spots like Stockton Lake, Greenfield, already trying to sneak back into the upper 60s, but it won't be long because note these dew points sitting in the mid 60s. Gives you a general idea of where everyone's going to bottom out before we hit sunrise in the morning. So thankfully, these comfortable dew points before they go back up, it's a good indication that we're all dropping back into the upper 60s tonight, while we keep an eye on changes out to the west. You can clearly see some rain and thunderstorms trying to hold together in some form across Nebraska and western parts of Kansas. But you wouldn't figure anything was coming our way based on how the surface is looking. I mean, any fronts to the north don't have a shot of coming here anytime soon. We just have high pressure close by. That's what kept us quiet for today. But upstairs, that's a different story. Note this upper level wave, this area of low pressure riding along the edge of the jet stream and the upper level ridge. This is what's going to try to bring some storms in here for some of you tomorrow before we see the jet lift back to the north and definitely that upper level ridge. The heat dome, that will certainly be ready to build back in pretty soon. But before we deal with the heat dome, we'll deal with our incoming upper level storm system first. It'll just bring in some cloud cover to overnight, keeping things dry though, with overnight lows dropping back to 67. You can see how I can't rule out a stray shower, maybe a random storm during the morning hours, but as our wave passes nearby throughout the afternoon, I think that's going to be our best shot for any scattered thunderstorms. Not expecting anything really strong or severe, but any storms or rain that can develop could certainly be capable of some good downpours at times, but at least it keeps temperatures in check. 67 in the morning, 80 by noon, even with a southwesterly breeze of 5 to 10. At least we don't look bad tomorrow with highs topping out around 84. Before that wave departs, I want to keep a chance for a few isolated storms tomorrow night and Friday morning, but overall, we look dry to start the weekend out. But you can see how we'll start to push back into the upper 80s to near 90 on Friday as this wave scoots off toward the east. We may have to watch for another wave that could bring in some storms on Sunday. Scattered storms likely there, but note the jet stream working back to the north and those upper level highs building the ridge back in. That means we'll go from 84 tomorrow to 88 on Friday, 93 Saturday, mid 90s for early next week now before we top out around 97 for a definite hot and humid Wednesday ahead of us.
Oh well, we've enjoyed this nice weather while it's been here.
At least we can enjoy another day of these nice temperatures.
You bet. Thanks, Nick.